Let's get it cracking. Let's start the session. Mars list the competition, balls by that action. You can never debate it. This is actual fact. Stephen A. with the flavor, baby. Let's skip through a track. I'm like, say what? Say what? What's up with all my haters? I'm a ball when I perform. So my jersey's in the air. I'm allergic to my haters. Every morning I prepare. Lot of clothes I can wear just like them Oregon players. Yeah, quack, quack. What it do? Rap like it's nothing to it. Matter of fact, you can ask hard and I'm cooking too. Bass dog cooking too. Nah, look at you. Great mind. They embrace mine like a crooked tooth. 4 takes, that's you. 3 takes, not me. 2 takes if you lucky. First take, stop me. 4 takes, that's you. 3 takes, not me. 2 takes if you lucky. First take, they got me.
Hello everybody and welcome to First Take. My name is Shane Williamson and this is my co-host Jared Arrington. And today we will be debating whether or not states should require voter IDs. Now me personally, I believe they should.
Well, I think that they should. Multiple reasons, but let's talk about the reasons that people like you think that they shouldn't be in, like the fact that voter fraud doesn't exist, or it would mean that the laws wouldn't benefit.
Right.
For living proof, you can ask Mello Beast Richardson, who was sentenced to 5 years in Ohio for voting for Obama multiple times.
I mean, I guess, but according to the ALCU, in-person fraud is rare. A recent study found that since 2000, there was only 31 credible allegations of voter impersonation. 31! And you're bringing up one person. What does that even mean to me?
That is true, but since 2004 in Texas alone, okay, 66 people have been persecuted. Now, think about that. Okay, yeah, it's only 66 people. It's barely anyone, including the fact that it's in Texas. But if you think about it, it's 6,600 people at least that were convicted over the last decade, which is a lot of people.
I mean, sure, but I'm still not getting your point here. And one of my main points is that it's unnecessary money, man. Millions of Americans lack IDs. 11% of U.S. citizens, not immigrants that aren't from here, legit U.S. citizens. And even if your ID is offered for free, voters must incur numerous costs, including paying for birth certificates if they don't have one. Now, what do you have for that?
We're America. We don't gotta pay for nothing. We get loans from every other place. We can do it for this too.
I mean, the country can, the government can, but the individual person, the U.S. citizen who's working a 9 to 5 just to get minimum wage, nah, man. They gotta pay for that. They gotta pay for that birth certificate.
Okay, well, let's get off of that because according to Ted Cruz, everyone's favorite politician,
Trash.
he said there's nothing discriminatory about a law that protects the legitimate votes of American citizens and promotes the integrity of our elections.
Jared, you know that's preposterous. You know it is. Also, according to the ALCU, minority voters disproportionately lack ID. Nationally, up to 25% of African American citizens of voting age lack government-issued photo ID, compared to only 8% of whites. How are black people supposed to get their votes out here if 25% of citizens of age don't have ID? How is that not discriminatory?
You can bring many different types of funding from the state, not even thinking about the country. I'm talking about the state. For instance, state of Maryland, they could put money towards, instead of putting money towards roads, they could put money towards getting people the right IDs for voting, because voting is truly important. Because, like one person said, a fraudulent vote is an invalid vote.
I mean, even if it's a fraudulent vote, say that. Voter ID laws are enforced in a discriminatory manner. And that's just a fact. A Caltech MIT study found that minority voters are more frequently questioned about ID than white voters. So what if you catch one guy doing it? But if you're questioning all these different people, how can you possibly say it's not discriminatory? It's clearly discriminatory if you're asking all these people whether or not their IDs are true. What's your point here?
That, you brought up a very great point. He brought up a very great point. But
I know I did.
But that's not what this is all about. It's not about discriminatory laws. And yes, I mean, you do have people in this country, especially in Baltimore City, that are oppressed because of their skin color. That is a fact.
Facts.
But when you think about it, it is not only in Texas that I brought up these facts earlier. In Kansas, 221 voter fraud cases ended in convictions. That many ended in separate convictions. If there were voter ID laws, you wouldn't have people going to jail for voting multiple times for one guy.
State that number again.
221.
221.
Yes.
221 citizens.
Yes.
You know how many people live in this country?
A lot.
A lot. Billions. Billions of people live in this here country. So we're going to spend all this time trying to get this one law for voter IDs when only 221 people are getting convicted, Jared? Doesn't that seem like a waste of time? Doesn't that seem like a waste of taxpayers' dollars? Do y'all want to pay for that? For 221 people to go to jail? 221
That could be
people.
one of you.
221 people are going to swing in an election. 221 people.
That could be us too. You know that.
I suppose, but are you telling me that 221 people are going to swing an election? 221 people are the difference between Donald Trump winning over Hillary?
Yes, essentially.
No,
Yes.
that's false. Literally, look at the numbers. That's a false statement, Jared. 221 people isn't a lot of people at all. It seems like a waste of time when other state governments could be doing a lot else to do. Just look at Maryland, Baltimore City, crap. If they're going to sit here and waste time on identifying people with voter IDs, for what? That's 221 people. You said the number. It's billions of people that live here, Jared. There's no way that should be a priority.
I messed up.
I got you stumped, huh? It looks like I took home the dub in this debate. Now, this is it for tonight's first take. Everybody, have a great day.